All right, Officer Rael out here with Corona Police Department. This is going to be our first episode of Inside the Community. We got Jason David out here. In case you guys don't know, NFL Super Bowl champ. Jason, why don't you give us a little bit of background on your NFL career?
Started in 2004. I got drafted by Indianapolis Colts from Washington State. Played there for 3 seasons, had a fun time, great experience in Indianapolis, and was fortunate to play with a lot of great players, Hall of Fame coach Tony Dungy, Hall of Fame GM Bill Polian. And then after the Super Bowl, having won the Super Bowl and had a great time in Indianapolis, I was fortunate enough to get signed to a deal to the New Orleans Saints. Finished my career there in 2009. And again, was just blessed to have an NFL career by itself and then not have any major injuries, but also to, play the sport that I love for as long as I could.
All right, man, that's super cool, super cool. Did you play with Peyton Manning?
Yes, Peyton Manning and Drew Brees, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Stop it, man. All right, so what year did you retired? 09?
2009.
Is that the year the Saints won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I should have had 2.
You just missed one, huh?
Yeah, I should have had an AFC and NFC ring, but I'm just glad I got one. Not very many people even get one.
No, not at all, man. So you got a good story. So my next question is, what brought you to Corona after experiencing all that Indianapolis, Nolens, going everywhere? How'd you end up in Corona?
Well, I grew up in Southern California, went to Charter Oak High School in Covina, California. And like you said, then I went to Washington State, which is in the state of Washington, then to Indianapolis, then to New Orleans. And we ended up coming back home in 2009 when I retired. And I had a daughter at the time. And so for me, it was really about finding somewhere to live that had, one, a good community base, safe, and a community that was on its way up, right? Was growing. And we ended up in Corona, and it wasn't by happenstance. It was, I think it was destined because I had an opportunity to come out here and work a little bit off Ontario. And I just kind of fell in love with it. As soon as I exited off the 15, got onto Ontario, and I seen the palm trees, I called the wife right away and I said, hey, this place is kind of nice, let's go check it out. She was a little apprehensive at first, but once she got out here and began to see the people and meet the people and go to the grocery stores, we fell in love with it. My oldest daughter ended up going to Crossroads Christians right there in Ontario. So it was really cool, man. I came out here for an opportunity to coach and then ended up staying here.
Nice, man, nice. So after your entire career, you come to Corona. Now what are you doing?
So I have a company that's in Anaheim called STARS. It's an acronym for Sports Training and Rehabilitation Services. In my playing days, I'd always come back and give back to the community, and it was something that I knew that I was passionate about. So being able to start a company to where I'm still helping youth athletes, we're still reaching out in the community, trying to give back, and we service all sports. So we help athletes, and we also help kids who are injured. We have physical therapy there. We have, chiropractic care there. And so it's all like an in-house company that we just treat and service everybody from athletes and just to weekend warriors. So still very much involved in sports, if you will. My daughter plays soccer out here in Corona and, just living life, man, having a good time.
All right, man, so you've been in Corona since 2012, right? So that's a good amount of time. You're part of our community, man, and we appreciate you. So with that being said, have you had any interaction with Corona Police Department, or how do you feel about it? We like to get honest answers and opinions on what we're doing right or what we're doing wrong.
Really the only interaction that I've had has just been in maybe the grocery store or at a Best Buy or anything. I haven't had any tickets or haven't been pulled over. My wife has, but she's always had a good experience. She's never called me with the horror story, so that's always good to hear, especially when you have your significant other and sometimes they're transporting children or our own kids.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel good. That makes me feel like I'm in the right place, knowing that I'm not getting a phone call saying that she got harassed or this cop wasn't being very kind. So no real interactions other than just kind of out in the public.
Yeah, nice. So do you have any future plans for maybe coaching in Corona?
I've been asked that a few times, man, and I'm not going to say no because you never say never, right?
Yeah.
If the right opportunity presents itself and, my kids are maybe off to school, off to college or, are kind of growing up, I have 5 kids. So again, being in Corona was something that was important to me, that it being safe, having that many kids. But, once the kids kind of grow up, maybe there's an opportunity there that presents itself, but no aspirations to coach. But if there's other things that I can get involved with in the community, whether it's a free youth football camp or, some type of community service, my family's always there.
Nice, nice, nice. So you know what, man? We love it that you're a part of our community. Over at Corona Police Department, that's what we take pride in, is our relationship with the community. You know, we're always looking to build that relationship regardless what it is, whether, you know, with this whole COVID-19 going on, we're doing drive-bys for birthday parties and stuff like that. So we're always looking to team up with you with whatever we could do. You know, I'll even throw the old pigskin around, you know. I used to be a quarterback, but we don't need to talk about that right now. But yeah, man, anything else you want to share with the community today?
No, we just, I mean, from not just for myself, but for my family as well and my daughters, we just thank the police department. We thank just the people who live in Corona for just always being so kind and generous. You know, it's a different type of culture in Corona. You know, there's young families, there's old families, there's a lot of kids, and we've just been welcomed since we've been here since 2012, and I look forward to spending more years here in Corona.
Alrighty, man. Well, hey, once again, this is the first episode of Inside the Community. We got Jason David. We're out, man. See ya.